women are polygamous in nature, men are polygamous in nature. Let me gist you. The first man ever in the Bible that was polygamous, he lived in fear of his wives all his life. Yes, nobody may have told you, nobody may have gisted you. That is why Sister Ami is here to gist you. It happened in Genesis chapter 4. Let me tell you, Genesis chapter 4 started by telling us about Cain and Abel, how Cain unalived his brother out of jealousy. And when he had done that, what did God do? God cursed Cain. God cursed the land for him and told him the land will not yield anything for him. And God now banished him from the land. Cain cried and said, "Oh God, I beg, this one is too much. Can you please reduce it? If I step out now as you've banished me, people, when they see me, they want to buy me, because if they will hear that I buyed my own brother, they will want to buy me in return now. Please." And God said, "No, I'm going to put a mark on your head. And that mark is going to tell people that anybody that buys you is going to suffer 7 times the vengeance that I have poured on you as a person." Do you understand? And so Cain left with that assurance that nobody was going to do anything to him. That's in Genesis chapter 4. Then the Bible now went on to tell us Cain got married and had a son. His son got married, had another son. You know genealogy in the Bible now, how they will say this one gave birth to this one gave birth to this, and all that. And then they did not stop at any of them until they came to Lamech. Lamech was 5 generations away from Cain. But when they came to Lamech, they stopped. And verse 19, Lamech married 2 women. That's how the verse started. Lamech married 2 women. The first was named Ada and the second was named Zillah. Lamech was living with his wife, but he was afraid his wives were going to buy him one day. Ask me how I know. It's also still in the Bible, but many people have not seen it. Many people have not read it. You need to be reading Bible spiritually, not with physical eyes. Let me show you. So when you go down that same chapter 4 of verse 23, Lamech had to act fast because he had sensed that these women wanted to unalive him. So he wanted to act faster than them. Verse 23, Lamech said to his wives, "Ada and Zillah, listen to me. Wives of Lamech, hear my words." He had called them their names, and he's still reminding them that they are the wives of Lamech, to tell you that he was stressing what he wanted to tell them. He told them, "I have buyed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. You understand what he was trying to do? He was telling his wives that, see, Cain buyed somebody, and God said anybody that buys Cain in return will suffer 7 times the punishment. But let me tell you, me, I also did what Cain did. Anybody that buys me is going to suffer 77 times, not just 7 times. So he was trying to put fear in the hearts of his wives so that they will cancel the thought of buying him, because he was already living in fear. Ask yourself, if truly he had buyed somebody and he was afraid of anybody buying him, should it be his wives he would tell? No. He would have gone to the council of elders. He would have gone to the market square. He would have gone to places to just announce it. Anybody that buys me is going to suffer 77 times. But he knew that his danger was not in those places. His danger was living with him as wives. That was why he had to call them and tell them, see, if anything happens to me, 77 times punishment, the person is going to chop. So he was trying to put the fear in their hearts to remove the plans from their hearts. So the next time someone tells you men are polygamous in nature, please remind the person that even from the beginning, the first man that ever tried it, he lived in fear all his life. He had to be lying, doing this one to cover up so that he can be alive. If you want to be alive and live long, marry one wife and stay with one wife. It will be enough. For the Bible says, rejoice in the wife of your youth. Be content with what you have. No, they look left and right. Focus.